Strength or aesthetics, which should you train for? One builds raw power, the other sculpts the perfect physique. But here's the catch, both look similar in the gym, until you look closer. In this video, we'll break down the real scientific differences between strength and aesthetic training, how each changes your body, performance, and even your hormones. Stick around, because by the end, you'll know exactly which one fits your goals. Strength training is all about one thing, producing maximum force. Think powerlifters, Olympic lifters, and athletes who need to move massive loads efficiently. What does the science say? When you lift heavy, around 85% to 100% of your 1-rep max, your central nervous system adapts. It learns to recruit more motor units and muscle fibers at once, allowing you to exert more power without necessarily increasing muscle size right away. It's not about the pump, it's about performance. A typical strength training program includes low repetitions, around 1 to 6 reps per set, with long rest periods, about 2 to 5 minutes. The goal is to improve neural efficiency, motor control, and power output. In short, strength training builds capability, not just size. Aesthetic training, on the other hand, is all about how you look. We're talking symmetry, definition, proportion, and balance, the hallmarks of a classic physique. Think bodybuilder or fitness models. This style of training focuses on hypertrophy and muscle growth. Here, the science revolves around metabolic stress and muscle tension, key factors that trigger growth. You'll see higher repetitions, around 8 to 15 reps per set, with shorter rest times, typically 45 seconds to 90 seconds. The weights are moderate, but the goal is to reach muscle fatigue and get that controlled burn. Aesthetic training combines compound lifts for overall size with isolation exercises to shape and define specific muscles, like cable flies, lateral raises, and leg extensions. So, what's the real difference between the two? Let's break it down. For strength training, the goal is to lift more weight and to improve performance. They use heavy compound lifts for 1 to 6 reps, the maximum weight for 1 rep to increased force, power, and function. For aesthetics, the goal is to build symmetry, definition, proportion, and balance. It's all about how you look. They use compound and isolation exercises for about 8 to 15 reps and moderate weight to build muscle size, definition, and symmetry. In simple terms, strength training makes you stronger. Aesthetic training makes you look stronger. Here's where the science gets interesting. With strength training, your nervous system is the main player. Your muscles learn to contract harder and faster, increasing neural drive. This improves coordination and force generation, essential for sports performance. With aesthetic training, your muscles themselves adapt. You get more sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, meaning your muscle cells store more fluid, glycogen, and nutrients. This doesn't always make you stronger, but it makes your muscles fuller and more defined. Nutrition plays a slightly different role depending on your goal. For strength, you'll want a calorie surplus with plenty of protein and complex carbs for fuel. Your body needs the energy to lift heavy and recover the nervous system. For aesthetics, diet precision matters more. You're aiming for a lean physique, meaning slight caloric deficits at times, while maintaining high protein intake to preserve muscle. And recovery? Strength athletes often rest longer between sessions because the nervous system takes time to reset. Aesthetic athletes may train more frequently, using split routines to hit each muscle multiple times per week. The best part? You don't have to choose just one. Many elite athletes and bodybuilders use periodized training, alternating between strength phases and hypertrophy phases. You can build a foundation of strength first, then transition into sculpting for aesthetics. The result? You not only look strong, you are strong. So whether you want to lift massive weights or turn heads at the beach, the key is understanding your goal. Strength training will give you power, confidence, and performance. Aesthetic training will give you proportion, definition, and visual appeal. But remember, both paths build discipline, consistency, and resilience. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, subscribe for more science-based fitness breakdowns, and drop a comment. Are you team strength or team aesthetics? Let's build smarter, not just harder. Thanks for watching, and catch you in the next video.